Hello, welcome back. Last time I did these two rooms, this one and this one. Got just two left to go in the entry. Gonna go for the required one first, I think. Assuming it will maybe be easier. Let's traverse this room more quickly. I'm not sure that was any quicker because I moved that with the keyboard. And I could have basically just walked with what I did there. Okay, so here's a room that will open all of those, close that, open this. Alright, so I get a staff. There's a bunch of powder kegs. My recollection is I need to use the kegs to route the guard such that he steps on all these plates. Yeah, okay, so this part's isolated. Yeah, so there's the guard section and the roach section. The guard is the one who has to step across all the things. How do I kill him? How do I keep a path open to him? Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, like if I do this, he's unbrained, roach is out. I have to get in there to the roach. So by the way, this room used to look a little bit different. Oh right, I have to blur this, don't I? No, it's only if I go to the editor that I see, what's that entry called? The one that I haven't done yet, the second place one. Anyway, yeah, so this used to have crates and barrels, which made it a whole lot harder to read what the path actually was. No. Change location. There are so many things I can click, and they all do different things. It was very confusing sometimes for my... you know, anyway, okay, so this is easier to parse with walls, marginally, barely. Anyway, so arrange kegs such that guard, you know, let's just see what happens if I do nothing with the kegs. So I step on that. I go here and step on this. Still crates and barrels in this area. So he comes to me, he stepped on that. And nothing else. I do have the option of... Okay, so I have the option of doing this. So I don't necessarily need to use a powder keg for that one. Alright, so I can step off this at any time to unbrain him. And then rebrain him at a different point. Oh, that could get confusing. Also, I should get my sword back before I do this. Okay, so what I need to do is arrange the kegs so that he has only one choice. A choice that goes across all the plates. And yeah, this is just a bunch of keg shuffling, pretty much. Alright, so... shortest path will be through this, so he'll take that regardless. Right? Actually, what will his preferences be? Hold on, I just saw this, but I didn't pay attention to that particular aspect of it. If I do this... Ah, no, because by the time I get down here to do this, he's already closer on a different route. Okay. So, alright, so what that tells me is that I probably do want... somehow this is extractable, there we go. Alright, so this is just a bunch of keg shuffling in a tight space. It's doable, it's just a bunch of work, kind of. So I want... I'm gonna say... probably something over... oh, I can't do that, can I? I just got that stuck, didn't I? Probably want something here. There. So that'll stop him from taking that path. Great. So that's one. Now I really want him to go up here. Which means I probably need to block... I think there's actually a clever way I can do this. If I put one here and here, Well, how is that better from... Okay, so he's going to step on this first, then I need him to go here, which means he needs to not have any path down here or up here. So yeah, a keg here and here could certainly block that. Do I want him to step through this? I could put one here and here to stop him from going any other way, so probably? Sure. Okay. So the annoying thing here will be if I run out of kegs and have to rearrange them, because there's a bunch of choices about how I can actually make this happen. And also, I have to get through here at some point. So this is what I was thinking, like that. So hi, I'm a guard. My only route goes through here. I have nothing that can take me down there, so I'm going to go up through here. Then the next closest is this one. So he will step there, and then be down here. So you got two paths there and there, so I'd have to use keg, keg. Let's just do a check on like how many, well, yeah, okay, sure. So here and here, that means he would go up around this way. But what's to stop him from doing that in the first place and avoiding this entirely? I guess I'd have to put one there then. So that's getting... So how many more do I need? Right, this one I can just get by pressure plate manipulation, so don't worry about that. Once I get him in here, he'll step on both of these automatically, so I don't need anything special for those. Yeah, okay, I should have plenty for everything I would want to do. So yeah, one will go here. Probably right now, sure. Although that's part of my route here. Okay, one will eventually be going there. Will it? No, it'll be going here, I think, to prevent him from taking this route. Actually, why wouldn't I do... Now wait, okay, I need quite a few, so I do need one there. I have a lot. All these kegs are available for me to use, and this should be plenty. So this one needed to go... There is fine. This one can go someplace like... I'm worried his sword might get caught on it there. And doesn't this kind of force me to, like, approach from a funny angle? If I want to put a keg here, it seems like I can't directly do it from there. Can I sneak around this way? There might be something I wasn't seeing there, but it felt awkward to get it in there, so I'm just going to take a different route anyway. Okay, so that should be fine. So he'll go here, 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 there, yes. And then I need to be sure that... I think just here and here will be enough. Yeah, and then I'm done, right? Don't even have to use all my kegs. Uh-oh. Am I out already? Shoot. Okay. So that's all the kegs I get. These last three, yeah, no, these last three cannot be gotten out of there. Okay. So, I need to be more efficient. Let's see if this works as I've laid it out so far. Sure, that'll make that work. Let's see what happens. He goes there, he goes there, he bypasses that. Oh, because I forgot to put one here. It feels unlikely that I would hit this after this. Idea. What if we use this manipulation? Unbrain him for a moment. Let him step on that. Rebrain. Okay, so that fixes that problem at least. Keep brained, but then I can't do anything about that part. Okay. Okay, so that definitely has implications. Knowing that I can unbrain and rebrain him when I need to. So I only need to put the kegs in such places that they will cause him to go farther away from B-throw. I think I still feel okay about these two. Not gonna do better than that, I'm pretty sure. But that one in particular definitely needs to not go there, because yeah, with unbraining I can cause him to hit that just fine. And yeah, this one I can do organically. I just need to be sure that he goes... How will I do that? He's really going to want to go down here after this. So how do I make sure he goes up there without using, like, way too many kegs? Like, I don't need to block this spot. That was not... There was no reason to have done that. So that's at least one that I can save. But I need to make sure he doesn't go south. How smart is he about sword orientation? He doesn't care about it until he's actually close to the keg. I'm just thinking, like, if he's facing south and standing here and sees that if he's facing south he can't get through there because there's a keg there, I think he'll still walk up to it and just, like, get stuck, instead of saying, okay, I can't get through here in my current facing, therefore I'll pathfind around. I think. But I can absolutely put this, like, all the way down... No, I see another route. Okay, so... Feels pretty sure I'd want to put it there. Question is this or this shorter? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to this bottleneck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a lot more. Okay, so this is still shorter, so I do need one there. And then I get just one more after that. Unless there's some sneaky way to get these three out that I'm not seeing, but if there is, I am not seeing it. That's good enough. So I get one more to do what exactly? To make him prefer this route instead of this route. How? Oh, I see. I see the spots, I think. The spot I see is... this one right here. And where that is, I think is actually okay. Alright. Wait, no, this is open. And that's much worse. I don't have enough kegs. Alright, so where's my inefficiency? Could I have done something? I mean, this is too wide the entire way through, isn't it? So this is a path, that's a path, yeah, and that's... I do need two there. I wonder if I absolutely need one here. Can I imagine any way I could do without this here? Because, like, that would be the shortest path if he were if he hadn't, like, already slid along this wall down into this area by the time I step on this. I don't think I can stop that, though, with anything short of that. Okay, so let's assume this is mandatory, assume these are mandatory. What are you doing right now? Nothing. That's one that I'm trying to figure out how to place. Okay, so I unbrain him to get him there, sure. Then while standing here, I don't get to toggle these while I'm in there, just this one. While standing here, like, I think what I need to do is somehow do double duty with these three, somehow making this path more appealing, and also making this path unappealing. I think I see exactly how to do that. Though I had thoughts like that before and they didn't go anywhere, but let's see if it does this time. Yeah, so I just want to fully block off this all the way south path. That way the only viable one carries him through the other plates. Like this, right? Yeah, so the only way to get down here to this bottleneck is now through this route. Yeah, so this is not viable, this is not viable. This is still more appealing than this, though. So he's not going to get here. That's the problem with this, right? Can I fix that with unbraining? I don't think so. Let me find out if I'm correct about what the problem is. So that's good, that's good. While brain do you go there? Oh, I don't even have to unbrain you at this point. The what? Where are you going? Oh, this is an open path. Oh. Oh. I didn't even spot that one. Okay, that's a problem then. Okay, so I have multiple problems here. Yeah, there just isn't a sneaky move that lets me get a keg out of that formation. I think it's stuck like that. So there's something better. I mean, yeah, this did not work, so there's definitely something better I can do with those 3 kegs. So let's see. If I do that, I think that's good enough to make this path more appealing than this path. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretend that's not there. 11, 12. Where did I count from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so counting from the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this is enough to make him take that route. So I do have a 1 keg freed up, which I put there, right? That seems like it. Okay, cool. Now I just have to do that and also get out, which I can do with this, I think. Okay. Does that solve all my problems? Get sword, set plate, go here. And I still don't even... No, I do need to unbrain for this one. Yes, that will work, still. Why are you going down? Oh, that's the problem, of course, because this is less appealing than that. Almost. And yeah, again, I unbrain for this, and can just lead him around like that. Alright, so I just have to somehow get this one into the mix. How will that happen? I'm just not sure I see the good alternative to this. So when he's there, I can unbrain him, it won't help. He'll always go that way. So is it an ordering thing? Do I actually go over this before this? I cannot imagine how I could possibly do that, though. No, there is no way for that to happen, definitely. Because, like, he'd have to decide to enter here and exit here, or, like, enter here and exit here after taking this. No, that's not going to happen. So I need to do something to make that route right there less appealing than this route. I feel like that would be... Let's see, I do need this here. I could put it there instead, which would make no difference. Was this necessary? I think so. Hold on, better idea. No, that's not a better idea. Is it? Now hang on. Okay, so what about the idea of actually routing him over this instead of unbraining him? Because then, this is a lot farther away than this from... Okay, that might actually be the key. So, like, if I'd put one in this nice little bottleneck, I free up a keg, and I ensure that he goes over there, but that has to, I have to make sure that that's after the rest of this. Which I think actually kind of just works if I do that. Well, now this is open, so no, he definitely would have no reason to do it then. No, that seems unlikely. So yeah, bottlenecking this lets me get him in there, but I don't feel like that's helped me. It hasn't. That's not better. I like the unbraining because it lets me do stuff without kegs. But I just have to solve this problem somehow. While still making sure this is closer than this. And this definitely doesn't help with that problem. No, no, this is no good. Okay, so from here to here, that's your real problem. From here to here. That just seems so unlikely. Could I go from here through this? No, he would have no reason to do that unless I put one here. Maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe this is a magic spot. I see that this is a nice bottleneck, which would mean that all this would need to be blocked off. No, but then he'd just go through there. What? What is this? Alright, so I've been staring at this for a while, not really getting anywhere at all. I seem to have an impossibility here, so let's look at bottlenecks. Here's a nice one. There are basically, like, I can look at a space and say, like, how many routes are there to this space? There are 2. 1, 2. So then look at, like, yeah, so the guard wants to get here, ultimately. Well, here, ultimately. So because this opens up, you know, you have like one route through here, then another route through there. If you block this bottleneck, you still have the one through here. So like this looks like a high value location, but it still leaves a path open. Looking at this, as much as I look at this, like it'd be nice if I could save one of these kegs, and I think I might see a way how. I see one hack that I can do here that might change things. I don't immediately see it leading to a solution, though. So, I've tried to think about other orders I could go in, but this seems like the most sensible one that I can see. Maybe not necessarily through here like this, maybe through here like that, because I can unbrain. But so here's what I saw. I have to spend this keg up here just to keep the guard in place while I walk from here to here. What if I didn't have to do that? What if I could walk... Okay, so this is... Fine, I'll do this just to demonstrate my point. It'll be set up all wrong. So if I were to claim this keg, what if I'd take it out and put it on the plate here? That might help me, because the guard could immediately be... Oh, it's configured not to even let me try that. Okay, so this is a no powder keg gate. Okay, so at least I know that that's an impossibility, so I don't have to try that. Alright, so I absolutely do have to set up the kegs in this area. So I'm spending an awful lot in here, and then coming up one short here. So right, I can route him just fine through here, and through here, spending 3, and then he ends up there. Now he wants to be... He really wants to be here, so... The routes that are open to him, if none of these kegs are here, it'd be this one, this one, this one, this one. There's a lot. So I need to first convince him to go north, and then step on there. Getting him on here once he's up there is no problem at all. I can definitely do that. Having some ideas. They won't work. Yeah, so this is... All of these walls here pretty much mean that if I don't step on this third, I'm never stepping on it. This really does have to be third. I can't get him back up to the northeast pretty much at all. So he steps on this third, then this has to be fourth. So then I have to block the 2 routes out of here, so there and there, like I had it, in some sense or another. Having blocked those, then sure, he steps on this, but then I have to prevent somehow both this route and this route. See, there's 2. This has 2 leaks in it. So, like, my inclination is that I have to somehow have a keg here do double duty in causing him to take this route and also causing him not to take this route. Because I can put this kind of wherever. No, not really wherever. No, that was actually a pretty good spot. But see, this has 2 ways off of it, and I've only blocked 1. This doesn't block the other one adequately. If I do that, then yeah, this is blocked, but he'll still go... Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so that's a lot shorter. So I need to do something to discourage him from taking this southern route. Now there... 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where was I counting from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where was I counting to? 1, 2, 3... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was counting to here. So if I blocked this and somehow had him there, and he ended up here, and this route was open, then it's equal to this route. And knowing brain preferences, I think he would end up preferring this one. I don't know my brain preferences super well, but I think it's basically like in left to in reading order. You know, if all other things are equal, and he could take a northern path rather than a southern one, which he could here, then he would prefer to do that. But also prefers orthogonal over diagonal, so I don't know, it's complicated. But I don't have enough kegs to even set that up. Like, I need this here to make sure he doesn't short circuit like this. And I look for, you know, high value spots. Like, I spotted that there is a nice little bottleneck right here. So this completely blocks out any entry to this from any place other than there, the unbrained route I would take. So that takes this path out of the equation entirely. So then at that point, if I were to, for example, block this spot, then he would not have any kind of brain path to me at all. That's not what I want. And so, you know, this is a nice bottleneck, but up here it's just wide open. Like, there's so many ways to get from anywhere in here to down to this area. I just don't have enough resources to block them. And I mean, you know, there's still this one, which putting that there has done nothing to solve. So yeah, something like this is the best that I have. So then, you know, I look at what I can do with these. Like, there are definitely two routes from here to here via this way. I have to block this and this, you know. I cannot do it with a single keg. There is no one tile bottleneck here. It has to be both. And it's definitely shorter no matter how I configure a single keg there. So it has to be both to get him through there. I can't do any unbraining to make that happen. I can't do any unbraining to get him up there. Oh, hold on, can I? Ooh, that's interesting. Can I? Maybe. You just get out of my way for a minute. Sure, sit there. Can I do that? Because I just spotted maybe a way to save that keg. So I allow him to go... Would it be this far? Okay, well that didn't work, but maybe it can be made to. This is... I'm seeing something encouraging here. So if I take this just out of the picture entirely, I'm seeing him maybe sliding from this up to that, if I walk all the way up here. Very possibly that could work and would save me a keg and allow me to use 4 in this impossibility spot here. So I allow you to just go ahead and do that. Yeah, then you stall there, and the walls are configured such that this works, aren't they? No. No, they are not. But if I park you there and then reopen that, no, you will not stay parked. You're going to get out of that and go to a bad place. So no. In that particular configuration, that doesn't work. But maybe there's like another place I could put this that will make that work. Like, say, right here. Maybe. Okay, this is worth chasing. Doesn't look great, because the same thing's going to happen here that happened with this, isn't it? Just differently. So yeah, you're there. Like, can his sword stop him from doing a thing I don't want him to do? Oh, I got him north. There we go. Okay. Okay, that works. So this is the magic position. Got it. Alright, so I can save that keg. Put that in the magic position. Kegs. I just want to move you in there, but you're being such a pain about this. And now that one's just, like, stuck, just about? Okay, so let's go back. You know what? Let's go way back. Alright. So I did decide that I liked having one... Oh, it's already there. Okay. So then you will just go right here. There. And now I have a nice clean route to the exit that I don't have to, like, shuffle kegs around to get through. Here we go. Now I get 4 to deal with this, and everything's cool, I think. So the 4 will go 1 here. Is everything cool? I'm sure I can make it cool now that I have 4. I'm not sure it currently is cool as it is. Those should be fine. Well, okay, so I'm not routing these properly, but can I go through here? No. Everything just has to be so cramped. Well, now I've gotten those firmly stuck. Ah! So the primary feature of a Komachi room seems to be just cramped, messy, like, just junk all over the place in the way of what you want to do. Like, you know what I mean. This experience, what I'm experiencing right now, this is Komachi's style. Okay, so with 4, what exactly do I want to do? Have a specific plan. I want you out of the way. You're going to have to come through that route to be able to get where you're going. There. So, I need to block off this passage, so I will want 1 right here. So take that as a given, and there's going to be 1 right here. Where do these 2 go? Here and here. Those are the perfect spots for you. Okay, so you are in place, then I need 1 here and 1 here. Okay, let's do that. And that should solve everything. What a room this was. Not unpleasant. I enjoyed this process for the most part. Did kind of get stuck at one point, but the trick I needed to do to get unstuck was semi-clever. A little bit fiddly, but I am okay with it. Okay, so I think that's my setup then. Right. I feel like this is different from how I solved the room the first time. I'll check other people's demos and my old ones after this to see what I actually did. Alright, so how did this work? I allow you to go there, and then I stop you. You should press that. Great. Then if I walk up here, you end up there. Perfect. Now I largely allow you to just do what you want to do, because you're going to go here. Great. You're going to go here. Great. Go here. Great. And then come here. Perfect. Okay. All plates have been stepped. Roach can be killed. Cursor, go away. Fingers dance awkwardly on the keyboard. This is very uncomfortable to have to input this many different directions like this. Okay, now I just have to kill this man. Like that. There we go. I did it. What do you have to say, Scroll? I changed the room 3 times. The weapon, the kegs needed, and a solution to the guard having a way to reach you, and you can't reach him after close the gates. What? I don't know what the arrow purpose actually... What was the arrow purpose actually? Alright. Hey, exit level. Don't do that though, or I lose access to the secret, kinda. Jacko, what was your solution? Did you put them in the same place? There is a route through there. Wait, hold on, hold on. How do you move those? Like that. Okay, that was the way I couldn't see. This is different. Maybe. He's not done arranging yet. Oh, he did that! So he got away without this one, but went with one of my earlier solutions. Okay, how? Oh, by wait, no? Oh, by unbraining for that one. Okay, that's roughly equivalent. Okay, same idea, slightly different execution. Cool. Okay. What about my old demo from the old... Was the old version different? Did that play out any differently? Restore. Not and then there were none. I'm glad I can show this without feeling like I'm spoiling stuff now. I want Abandoned Warehouse. This one. Oops, that's... Hold on, is that my demo? No, that's Doom's demo. This is my demo. Oh, boy, that is harsh on the eyes. Wow. Oh, hey, and the kegs are completely in a different place. Okay, this changed significantly. But I think, like, the spots are probably the same. It's really hard to tell just at a glance, but I think these shapes look the same to me. I think? Yeah, shapes are the same. Kegs are arranged differently. I get more of them, don't I? Yeah, because I could access all of those. Okay, yeah, so having the three are not locked up there this time. This shape is definitely different right here. Is it? No, no, it's the same. It's just so hard to tell. So I made a much more thorough blockade. I see. It took longer because they were farther away. And I did use the unbraining only for this, not for anything up there. Got it. Okay, so that's how that used to play out. Got it. Alright, so one more secret to do, and then I'll be done with this. Cool. I'll see you then.